Good morning, students. Once again, welcome you in the second part of development. Right, student? In the first part, we compare development of all the nations through Human Development Index. हमने कंट्रीज के बीच में डेवलपमेंट को ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट इंडेक्स बनाकर जो यूएनडीपी बनाता है, आई टोल्ड यू, उसके अकॉर्डिंग कंपेयर किया. Now, if you want to make comparison among all state, there are 29 states. आपको पता है कि इंडिया में 29 states हैं. और if you want to compare development among all states, that what criteria we take care. कैसे करेंगे हम comparison? In your books, 3 states comparison is given. Haryana, Kerala and Bihar. We make the comparison in per capita income according to per capita income. Income per capita income according to 2015 and 16 we are taking here. Per capita income of Haryana 1,62,034 rupees. And now a Keralite earns 1,40,190 and a person of Bihar earns 31,454. Right, student? So, in first sight देखते ही लगता है कि हरियाणा का व्यक्ति ज़्यादा पैसा कमाता है तो वो हरियाणा इज़ बेटर डेवलप्ड देन केरला. हम अदर क्राइटेरियाज पे गौर करते हैं. इन्फेंट मोर्टेलिटी रेट. I want to tell you here what is infant mortality rate. From this chapter, definitions are very important, student, right? Student, what is infant mortality rate? It indicates the number of children who die before the age of 1 year as a proportion of 1,000 live children born in that particular year. इसे हम कहते हैं इन्फेंट मोर्टेलिटी रेट. हिंदी में इसे समझने की कोशिश करें कि इन्फेंट मोर्टेलिटी रेट इज हाउ मेनी चिल्ड्रन die before completing 1 year of age per 1,000 in a particular year. कितने बच्चों की पर 1,000 में से एक साल कंप्लीट करने से पहले उस साल डेथ हो जाती है, उसी साल. IMR कहते हैं इसे. केरला का हम कंपेयर करते हैं हरियाणा का IMR है 33 चिल्ड्रन डाई बिफोर कंप्लीटिंग year of 1 year. In Kerala only 10 and Bihar 38. So look these data showing in Haryana health facilities are poor as compared to Kerala, only 10. So in health facility Kerala is better. Literacy rate, person who come to know read and write and simple calculation a person can do, we call him literacy rate. So if we see the literacy rate, it is 82% according to 2011 census in Haryana, 94 in Kerala, 62 in Bihar. Again, in education, Kerala is better than Haryana. In per capita income, Haryana is only little bit better, but in other development criteria, Kerala's performance is better. वो अच्छा है. वहाँ मोर्टेलिटी रेट कम है, वहाँ पे लिटरेसी रेट कम है. नेट अटेंडेंस रेशो, इफ वी लुक हियर, नेट अटेंडेंस रेशो means here how many children at the age of 14 or 15 years old who are attending a school of their out of their population, total population in a state. 61% enrolled in Haryana, 83% enrolled in Kerala, and 43% enrolled in Bihar. So here is also better performance of Kerala. That's why in other criteria, Kerala's performance is better in education and health. So our conclusion is Kerala is better developed state than Haryana. Okay, student. So remember, likewise we compare the development in the state. Right, students? So be ready for some of the definitions are asked from here. We talk about life expectancy, number of years a newborn infant is expected to live. कितने साल भारत में एक व्यक्ति जन्म लेने के बाद जीवित रहता है? 68 years current life expectancy. Literacy rate, measure of the proportion of literate population in the 7 and above age group. ये हम कहते हैं इसको literacy rate. So like that we compare the state development. Now we talk about sustainable development. This new term is developing. We don't want not only economic development is enough. Here we want now sustainable development. A student, before that we discussed some civic public facilities. We can not all things which are required for better life cannot arrange by money only. Pollution free environment we cannot manage by money. Now we cannot manage so many things which can only created and provided by a government, like public transport, supply of water, electricity, government schools, college, hospital, health centers. These are the facilities provided by government. These things play very important role in our life to make our life comfortable. We cannot manage infectious free environment, infectious disease free environment. So it is very important for all of us to maintain environment, right, student? So now we are talking sustainable development. This new terms, development is the important, no doubt, which meets the need of present generation without harming the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. Development we can make, no doubt, but we always be careful without damaging the environment, and always keep in mind while doing development the needs of future generation. Such development is known as sustainable development. Feature of sustainable development, present and future generations need we always keep in our mind while making development, I told you. And equity, emphasis are given on equity, and environment protection is the major thing which we should be very careful about it. So this is our chapter. Now we have completed this first chapter, development in economics. Thank you very much, student.